Crash back. Gone tomorrow. Oh yeah, don't have a bazooka or something now. Nope. 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 There we go. That's one thing 3 might have done. They've gone a little bit overkill on the extra powers. For example, 2 didn't have any. Although that might be the difference between the difficulty. Oh, whoa. Okay, I understand. Bazooka. They tried to make them necessary. I'll give them that. And it was a way to sort of try and be innovative within otherwise pre-made formula. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Kaboom! Now. Ah. I'm guessing that one was for the blank boxes further back, and then one of those would then set off the further forward ones, or something like that. Makes sense in my head. Right. Kapow! So even when it's covered up, it causes heat problems. I think I got the answer for it anyway. Okay, not expecting that to happen. I was actually aiming for the TNT. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, it hopped and then it didn't trigger it. Ah. Clever. At least I got a life out of it. Ah, I missed one. Ah, dang. I must have opened it up and then not actually picked it up. Oh. But I just got a checkpoint, so it's not that bad. Whew. As tricky these bits are, Crash 1 is definitely the hardest. As a game overall. And the bosses, I would say the bosses get progressively easier as well. Game by game, not within one game. Although, caught the end of Crash 2, I did that in like 30 seconds compared to Cortex from Crash 1, so... Although, as far for all I know, there's a secret boss I didn't bother unlocking. I might go back and check that actually. But I do have Valkyria Revolution to play instead. I'll have to think about that. Time for Coco! I like these Arabian ones. Then again, the game entirely is good, so... 3 definitely has the most variety of stages, I think. I could be wrong. But it certainly feels as if it does. Oh. Whoa, 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 that almost got me. Chomp. I looked too late. Trying to think about the Crash games that came after this. Not the racing ones, the actual platforming ones. I played some of them, but I'm trying to remember what they are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. Can't remember the name of the fourth one, and I do not think it was called 4. Oops. Ah, forget that. But it had Crunch Bandicoot in it. Which, if I recall correctly, you eventually get on your side. And he was like... I think he was basically all the bosses, and each time you fought him, it was a different element, because there's a bunch of elemental masks or something. So you fought like Fire Crunch, then Air Crunch, then Water Crunch, then Rock Crunch, and then Final Battle, which might have been all 4 together. I can't remember. Something like that. I'm guessing. I think that's what they did. Then they had the one where... Not sure the order. Then they had the one where Crash and Neocortex were essentially tied together. And there was also the introduction of Neocortex, his quote-unquote niece. I actually enjoyed the music of that one quite a lot. I think it was all a cappella for some reason. They had like a Flight of the Bumblebees thing in it. What else?
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
I can't remember if it was DS or like some variant of the Game Boy, but they had like a Spyro/Crash crossover where Spyro was fighting Crash enemies and Crash was fighting Spyro enemies, or something like that. Oh, and the big planes are more maneuverable than the blimps were, okay. I know I played those two, but I was aware of them. That's something. Damn it, I need health. I think there was one involving controlling monsters or something. I never played it, never saw much of it, I just remember vaguely that it existed. And until now, I think that was the last one. If there's any others, they completely went unnoticed to me. All the more reason to reboot the series, essentially. Which is kind of what I'm seeing this as, some sort of soft reboot. I could be wrong. Health, health, health. Actually, no, I got quite a good health right now. But a little bit of top off wouldn't be too bad. Ooh. Kapow. Right, I got 3 out of 5, that's pretty good. And that one's already smoking. Must have already hit that a bit. I imagine it's pretty bad if I crash into them. Oh, my health's low. I'm trying to think if there's any other Crash games I've forgotten.